Being asked to present accomplishing big things with a small grant on the Bernardsville Green Team seemed a little challenging until I looked into my photo library and realized I could show many basic, small things we did that led to being awarded back-to-back grants in 2015 and 2016. This presentation highlights some of our projects that could be useful for other green teams. Of particular interest are the many opportunities the grant has given us. One of our first projects started before 2015 when Mayor Fred Perfetta from Maplewood presented the Green Challenge at our public library by introducing us to a number of small, manageable steps that became a pattern of working throughout 2015 and 16. From the beginning, the Bernardsville Library, well, maybe not this early, has been a mainstay for public outreach. Their ability to attract notable speakers, such as Governor Christine Todd Whitman, Congressman Leonard Lance, and respected author and journalist Bill Moyers, helped us in turn to attract guest speakers, facilitating easy interactions with our residents. We meet at the New Jersey Audubon Center in Bernardsville. Their environmental resources have helped immeasurably to accomplish big things. Eric Stiles, their CEO, participates in almost all our meetings. Both of Eric's children helped with our e-waste collection. We also enlisted Bernard's High School Green Team. Bob Baker, our chairman, calculated that the amount of e-waste from TVs, desktop computers, monitors, etc. added up to over 62,000 pounds. A fight almost broke out when a young man wanted to retrieve a discarded but newish flat-screen TV, and his mother yelled, "For God's sake, we're throwing things out!" We participated in the well testing drive, bulk waste day, and the mayor's cleanup day that were greatly appreciated around town. Our free tree giveaway started small with a flyer from State Forestry. We partnered with the Shade Tree Committee, and one spring day we gave away approximately 400 New Jersey natives to replace some of the cherished trees lost during Superstorm Sandy. We also donated some trees to NJ Audubon and helped plant them on their site. We established a community garden about 5 years ago under the leadership of Wanda Napick. The 20 fenced-in plots enable children and adults of all ages to garden and share their bounty. High school students earn service hours for maintaining the perennial plants, asparagus, strawberries, raspberries, and planting many different annual vegetables and fruits. The Boy Scouts use the site for Eagle Scout projects. The grant helped to upgrade our drip irrigation system with a 95-foot-long trench from the main water supply to the garden. The lesson we learned here was the benefit of combining public works, an outside contractor, and small grant funds. By getting articles into the newspaper, a church group joined our community garden. Superstorm Sandy hit Bernardsville hard. At the library, the Green Team helped residents to maintain communications, keep children involved, and stay warm. The Community Emergency Response Team asked me to take photos for insurance purposes, a small request. Yet, it opened a door for a new project when one of my photos was accepted for Rising Waters, a big exhibition at the Museum of the City of New York. With funds from the grant, I was emboldened to curate a small exhibition, Sandy's Wake-Up Call, at our library. We exhibited the work of 15 gifted New Jersey photographers, residents, scientific studies, and 2 sculptures made from wood saved after Sandy. The grant helped us to follow up with the screening of disruption and the question, when it comes to climate change, why do we do so little when we know so much? The discussion touched on how it took years to get homes and lives back together after Sandy. Adopt a Park was a small project that Christine Zamara Green Team led by creating signage with grant funds. New Jersey Audubon has a keen interest in nature trails, and when a Bernardsville study linking them to the borough was completed, an opportunity arose to get involved with the Open Space Committee. The Land Conservancy is guiding us in developing a trail close to town, and we are getting local residents on board. A workshop at Duke Farms 5 years ago encouraged us to become active with deer management. This small step was followed by many other small steps. We planted 100 red oak seedlings with ecologist Mike Van Cleef. We went back to the planting site to discover excessive deer browse. We solicited opinions from our residents. We presented the results of all the studies, and noted conservationist Emil DeVito provided a compelling overview, bolstering the Green Team's goal to bring the deer population into the right balance with our residents, economy, and the environment. We used a tax map to try to get large landowners involved and posted a video to the website. Near the close of 2015, the Council approved an ordinance for deer management on 4 borough-owned properties to be voted on in 2016, bringing us another step closer to our goal. We grabbed many small opportunities: the Smart 911 drive, the CPR training, National Night Out, the annual senior picnic, even a holiday tree giveaway program. I serve on a Board of Adjustment, and one of our applications involved a long-time eyesore. Approval of this application dovetailed nicely with the improvements that our mayor and council were making, like the timely opening of Mount Airy Road. It seemed, with so many cultural activities and arts events in our community, there was no need to involve Sustainable Jersey. But almost before that thought was uttered, we realized, paradoxically, that was exactly why we should involve Sustainable Jersey, to help us bring all the disparate elements of our community together. So we submitted a creative assets inventory and formed a creative team, and were awarded additional credits toward our certification. We had requested funds for a cistern after a talk by Professor Christopher Obaptra at Rutgers and an on-site visit with Pat Rector in Parsippany. However, the suitability of the land by the Mine Brook raised questions, which entailed replacing the cistern project with a study of the Mine Brook itself. This change prompted the submission of our 2015 grant early, which turned out to be a blessing in disguise, because now we were eligible for another grant in 2016, which we were awarded. Early in the year, we partnered with Christy McDonald Environmental Commission and Mara Tippett Raritan Headwaters Association to install a rain garden. Mayor Suey, his wife Veronica, and Councilman Peter Birnbaum did a lot of the digging on an appropriately rainy day. We uploaded a video to the borough website to encourage residents to install their own rain gardens. Water conservation is such a vital issue for Bernardsville, situated at the divide of the Raritan and Passaic rivers, that critically needed new ordinances are being brought to the council. Our partnership building led to the river-friendly workshop at the library on how to use simple techniques like rain barrel while saving money. This relationship led to the first stream cleanup in Bernardsville. Our small grant funds for the community garden were only to repair the fence. However, they turned a small thing into a big thing, enabling us to combine those funds with a donation from the farmers market and the membership dues for a more substantial fence and larger garden. Free bare root trees were distributed again with our partners in the early spring. Extra trees were donated to New Jersey Audubon. Mike Anderson, sanctuary director and a volunteer, quickly planted the small oaks and maples onto the huge trees brought down by Sandy, which boldly illustrates how critical maintaining our forests really is. Later, we took a look at the free trees we planted 2 years earlier. For deer management, we did a photo inspection of the proposed sites, so when Councilwoman Janet Waite showed evidence of illegal hunting, the new ordinance was passed unanimously. Funds from our grant, combined with a donation from NJ Audubon, enabled us to write a deer management plan and upload it to our website for everyone. In the end, we succeeded in protecting our forests because we respected the objectives, even someone who said, "I love my Japanese barberry." The small grant paid for work gloves and trash bags for Adopt a Park, and we are working with NJ Audubon on an Adopt a Trail proposal with 2 local businesses to ensure that the trails are free of trash and dangerous debris. The funds we received for the Minebrook study will be well spent to preserve the land on which our municipal building sits. The small grant opened opportunities to interact with other organizations where I met an experienced trail builder, and we started developing a trail in December last year. The carefully drawn map using GPS was reviewed by the Open Space Committee and the Environmental Commission. So this November, we resumed work. Couple this with the participation of the Land Conservancy, working with the Open Space Committee, and many possibilities for recreation in our master plan become viable. The condominiums approved in 2015 are becoming a reality in 2016. As a member of the Board of Adjustment, I've bridged the Green Team's interest in our downtown, which takes us forward to 2017 when we can apply for a new grant based on our creative inventory and creative team to maximize so many of Bernardsville's unique features. I would be remiss if I didn't disclose how we won back-to-back grants. It was a brief telephone conversation with Sustainable Jersey when I submitted our 2015 report in December, and they were so busy with applications for 2016. Me, thinking, "Oh, you mean we could submit an application for 2016 also?" Sustainable Jersey, "As long as your application for 2015 is approved." The Green Team responded by submitting both the report and the application almost simultaneously during the busy holiday season. We appreciate Sustainable Jersey for making it possible to accomplish big things with small grants. Thank you.